Despite very few concert performances, no recent music videos, and a reclusive approach to the press, Pearl Jam continues to be a sales force in the music industry. The low-profile rockers recently released their latest project, Yield. David Adelson is in the newsroom right now to tell us how the album fared in music stores. David?
Well, Steve, there's a select group of artists who sell so many albums that they really don't care how many albums they sell. Since the early 90s, Pearl Jam has sold over 19 million albums without really trying, so who could blame the band for not trying to sell its latest release, Yield? It's a tale of reluctant superstars on this week's Music News. This is a Pearl Jam video from 1991.
Would you gentlemen rise and raise your right hand?
This is Pearl Jam testifying against national ticket service Ticketmaster in 1994. And here's Pearl Jam during a performance in 1995. But folks, that's about as current as it gets. Despite being one of the biggest selling artists of the 90s, Pearl Jam has been very low profile. No videos for MTV, virtually no press, and infrequent tour dates at alternative venues. This week, the band's new album Yield debuted at number 2 on the album chart, selling around 358,000 copies in its first 7 days on the street. Impressive, but not nearly enough to dethrone this little boat, which has spent 5 weeks at the top of the album chart. Indeed, Pearl Jam's commercial punch has decreased along with their desire to help promote their music. Here are the first week sales of other Pearl Jam albums, with this week's release following the decreasing trend. But all that could change. Pearl Jam is reportedly ready to tour conventional venues again, burying its long-standing feud with Ticketmaster. There's also talk of a Cameron Crowe shot home video that could be used on MTV. Whether or not that happens remains to be seen, but all signals definitely indicate that a kinder, gentler Pearl Jam is ready to meet the masses in 1998.